Hey there, Marina here, Let It Go Laugh and Leap Forward. Today I wanted to share with you another way to work with FasterEFT by yourself. I often get questions about what to say because during a FasterEFT session with a practitioner often will say a lot of words, usually to trigger a client to get some kind of emotional response, some kind of reaction and sensation. And so there's a lot of words said, and a lot of those words may sound very intuitive, and so it can be a little bit intimidating to use FasterEFT by yourself, especially after you've worked with a practitioner. But even if you haven't, let's say you do want to use it by yourself, still there's this confusion about, will I say things right? Will I do it right? Etc. Let me just say one thing. Words really don't matter so much in and of themselves. They only really matter if they mean something to you. So even a practitioner using a lot of words in their sessions is really just to elicit feeling and association. And if that's there, especially if it shows up in resistance, we tap on that. But anyway, if you want to use some words, here's some really powerful words that is covered in FasterEFT, but I just wanted to highlight them. It has to do with what's called Ho'oponopono, which is 4 statements. It's kind of like a prayer or a mantra that you can use, and they're very powerful in and of themselves. Just repeating these statements over and over again anytime you're tuned into a problem or aiming and focusing on a problem. If you just start saying these words just by themselves, they're very, very powerful. But I think combined with FasterEFT, who knows how powerful they can be. And it also gives you something to say. And it doesn't matter what your problem is, the key is that you know it, you're aiming and focusing on your problem initially, and then you just take your fingers and you tap, and you say these statements. And there's 4 statements, and there's 4 places we tap, so it's very convenient. We say, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and thank you. And then we still grab the wrist, take a deep breath. You can say peace or something else that feels really good, and just put yourself in a place, a good memory, a good association that feels very good for you, either peaceful or joyful. So then you go back and you check on your problem again, and you notice how you feel. Notice any aspect of it, or images you may see, or whatever it is that you know you have this problem. And again, you just tap, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and thank you. Deep breath, blow it away, peace. It's just a beautiful way to face any problem. It doesn't matter what it is. And when you say, I'm sorry to it, the way I look at it is, I'm so sorry that I'm feeling this. So it can be a very compassionate statement of just, I'm sorry that I'm experiencing this pain, or I'm sorry I'm suffering from whatever I'm suffering from. Please forgive me is asking for forgiveness for the creation of this situation. And by that I mean the creation of your perception of this situation. Because if you really think about it, no matter what happens, the only thing that makes it bad or good is your judgment of it being bad or good. So if you're suffering from something, please forgive me is really the self-forgiveness for the suffering we're causing ourselves. That's how I look at it anyway. And then I love you, well, it's just I love you. And it can be taken both as a self-love directed to yourself, or towards the pain that you're feeling. Because if you can say I love you to anything that's happening and the pain that you're experiencing from that, where it's ultimate freedom and ultimate forgiveness to yourself, that it's okay that I'm feeling this, and I love you pain, and I love you myself. And it's just probably a good idea to turn inwards and say I love you to ourselves anyway. And then the thank you is, for me, the thanking ourselves for the learning, the experiencing, the growing from everything that's happening. Thanking the whole experience for appearing and perceiving that way. and showing us the way where to let go of our suffering. So that's how I look at these prayers. I know they come from Hawaii. They're very powerful in and of themselves. You can look it up, Ho'oponopono, Ho with an apostrophe. And in and of itself is just a powerful tool, just to use that anytime you're suffering. But I think with tapping, it's even more so, because you're really focusing and aiming. And then when you're saying those words, it's just very clearing, cleansing. Thanks for watching and listening. Just wanted to share that with you. I know it was very helpful to me when I went through a lot of struggles last year, and it was to the point where I just didn't even know what to say or where I was about anything. All I could do was focus in on where I was hurting and repeat these words over and over again as I was tapping. And it was just really powerful and transformational for me. So I wanted to share that. See how you do with it. Just another way, a simple way to use FasterEFT day to day. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.